King Edgy here, bringing you another Gen 4 video. In this one, we are training for the World Cup. That's right, the World Cup of Ranbats is coming, and it's coming soon. We are on the U.S. Northeast team. Our team is pretty well stacked. Stacked like Bowsers, as they say, and we are ready to roll. So I'm doing Gen 4 this year as opposed to Gen 1 that we did last year. So we're doing a little bit of training to just kind of get in the flow of things and see how everything works out. We've got Gallade versus Kingdra here, and PP Mike just DC'd, so this might be a moot point. No, he's back, okay. I don't know what Kingdra might want to do to us. Waterfall, Draco Meteor. I don't really want to lose my Scarf here, so I think I'm just gonna go for a save Zen Headbutt. I don't think he one-shots us. We could get the flinch. We do, amazing. So he doesn't necessarily know we're Scarfed at this point. We could have just won the speed tie, right? So we are preserving that idea in his mind. And now that he's Dragon Danced, we have to hope the speed tie is good. Oh, he's... Oh, no. He's, okay. Okay, we know what's up now. He's Rest Talk, Dragon Dance, Outrage? So he's got to get lucky with this Rest Talk and not flinch also. Okay, he's still got to get lucky with the Rest Talk here. Hey, he doesn't? Alright, and we get him. He does now know we're Scarfed because of turn 4. So we'll see. We'll see what happens from here. Giratina comes out. He could burn us, maybe. I'm going to just go to Cherim and try to get a Toxic off, I think is my play. He does go for the burn. That's great. We don't care about it. We could have stayed in there, but I didn't want to risk getting hit with an Outrage or with a Shadow Ball or something and take a lot of damage, so no big deal there. PP Mike is not super happy. We're going to go Garchomp on this one. He might burn us still, and he does, which is fine. We're going to go back to Cherim because we're going to set up our rocks and sacrifice Garchomp. Ooh, is it worth it? I think it's kind of worth it, though. Yeah, I think it's kind of worth it. Because we're pretty sure Cacturn will knock out Giratina now, right? He's just regular Giratina. Sucker Punch does 63. Oh no, he's Origin Form. See, this is the stuff I don't know. You don't ever play the games, you don't know. 66 to 78, so Sucker Punch is good to knock out the Giratina here. He is locked into Outrage. So basically, I mean, we made the trade. We got rid of Garchomp for Giratina, essentially, was that trade. Plus, we got rocks up. So I think I'm okay with that. I think I'm okay with that trade. Roserade comes out here. It probably knows Sludge Bomb. It probably knows Sleep Powder. It might know, like, Toxic Spikes or something else. So Sucker Punch is like a bold play here. I think I'm going to go for Swords Dance, because I didn't think he'd do that. Alright, but we can go back to Gallade here pretty safely and just Zen Headbutt again. It might one-shot. I mean, we are Gallade, and Roserade's defense isn't particularly good. Its bulk comes on the special side, so there we go. Feeling good about that. Maybe he didn't register turn 4 because he was clicking through Sleep Talk too quickly, but Politoed comes out here. We're not too worried about it. We have already revealed Cherim, so I'm going to go back. He might Ice Beam because he knows, but I am going to just cure this real quick because he might Protect on this turn. Usually Toxic comes with Protect. No, he just goes Delibird. That's fine. Yeah, Delibird takes so much damage from that Stealth Rock. What do we think he's going to do here? Well, flying is super effective on both of the mons we've shown, so we're going to go Raikou here and hopefully just take him out with a Thunderbolt. He does go Ice Beam, but that's okay. He'll probably have to go Ice Shard here, just because if he doesn't, the rocks will basically knock him out. So there we go. Nice crit. Probably didn't need it. Politoed can't really come out here, so we do get to see his last and is Slaking. We are speed tied here, so not sure what'll happen, but Typhlosion is not needed anymore. It can't handle a Politoed, so no big deal. We'll go Fire Blast since we're in Blaze range here. I don't think PP Mike's coming back, knowing that we have two really super effective... Oh, I'm just totally wrong. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm fine being totally wrong. The thing about Raikou that's great is that it has Substitute, and so if it does come in on a turn where Slaking has just attacked, we're in great shape. So PP Mike is doing this dance about whether or not he wants to be connected. And like I said, I don't think he's coming back, so I'm going to add a second game here. And if he does come back, we'll just finish up. There's not much left to analyze here. Yeah, so that's game there. Over here, what have we got? We've got Vileplume versus Beautifly. Vileplume might be the hidden, the Sunny Day Hidden Power Solar Beam Sludge Bomb set. If that's the case, how do we want to combat it? I mean, we're choice specs. Psychic will do a lot of damage. I'm just going to click Psychic. Oh, let's go into the Tentacruel. Awesome. Tentacruel could know Toxic Spikes, maybe. Ice Beam won't do nearly enough, so yeah, he's got to switch out there. Sharpedo's here. Obviously, it handles the Psychic really well. It could use a Dark Attack or a Water Attack here. I'm going to just Intimidate it, I think, because it'll go for a physical attack, pretty sure. Nope, it goes for Ice Beam. Totally wrong. Wow, I'm really surprised it didn't go for Crunch. Oh, that's okay. Ice Beam was super effective, and he's probably Expert Belt, so reasonable. Given he'll probably go for another special attack now, I am going to switch out. I do think Castform can take 2 Hydros. He goes, what is happening? His attack is lowered. I don't know. I'm shook by 2 KO here. I'm shook. We're gonna go Beautifly and just Bug Buzz. Like, you're not soundproof, so Tentacruel might not be able to take 2 Bug Buzzes. We could U-turn here. Do you think U-turn's better? We don't have anything faster than Tentacruel, so no, I think Bug Buzz is the right play. Okay, cool. Tentacruel does come out. I do want Hariyama to handle an Ice Beam. It's Toxic Spikes, that's fine. That's fine. Or Choice Banded. So Payback will definitely knock him out. It does, that's great. And the Toxic is like fine, I guess. The Toxic Spikes, I mean. Because Lugia is our main staller, so it wouldn't get toxic. Beautifly's already toxic, no big deal. We are thick fat here, so like HP Fire won't do a ton. We are slower, so Payback will do a lot. Ooh, nice crit on the Sludge Bomb there. Really unfortunate. But that's how it goes sometimes. We can switch out to just about anyone here. Beautifly, obviously a good option. It's already toxic. One-shots the Sharpedo, but it's not faster than it. So I think we'll go for the 2 Bug Buzzes to knock out the Vileplume. Especially if he... Oh, nice crit. Crit for a crit, I suppose. If he was Synthesis, that'd be unfortunate. Now, same deal here. I'm going to switch to Stantler to Intimidate. He's going to Ice Beam and knock us out. And that's fine. Yep, that's totally fine. We go Cast for him now, and we can Paralyze Sharpedo. Hopefully, hopefully, hopefully. Yes, we can. Amazing. So now Beautifly takes him the rest of the way. Cast Form, your job is mostly done. Now your job is done. And so are you. Alright, so 2v3 here. We could go for our fastest here, which is Lugia. Because you think he's probably not going to come out with a status condition mon because of Beautifly. So yeah, so he's just going to come out with a hard hitter, right? And that's fine. We can see what he's going to use, just like Roost once. And hopefully we can Roost him out of Stone Edges. Unfortunately, Scizor comes out. So we do have to try to Aeroblast our way through him. Yeah, Swords Dance, that's what I was afraid of. But it looks like he might be Life Orb, so if we get a crit with Aeroblast, we're probably good. Oof, that did so much damage. Trying to think about the best play here. He has to go Bullet Punch twice, I think. I think so. So I think letting Lugia go here is the play. We'll click Aeroblast just in case he doesn't go Bullet Punch for some reason. Of course he does. We have Beautifly. I'm just going to check out how much damage Tauros does to Beautifly. Beautifly. Tauros does 75. Double Edge. 87 possible. Scizor knocks us out, right? We have not enough to withstand a Double Edge from Tauros. And Camerupt could take a Double Edge and explode, so we could play for the tie, I guess. Scizor's Life Orb, Bullet Punch, does 38. And Tauros's takes us the rest of the way out with Double Edge. Yeah, so I think, unfortunately, I think we have to go Camerupt. I think I played this wrong. I think I should have gone Camerupt here and used Rock Polish, because we could have probably taken Scizor's superpower. Yeah, probably. Okay, I messed that up. Yeah, I messed that up. Too fast. Going too fast. That's how it goes. I'm just going to click U-turn here and see. And, oh, I forgot he lowers our attack. So we probably have to go Fire Blast. Does it learn anything else? I guess there's a chance it doesn't know Earthquake. Fire Blast doesn't knock him out, though. Yet. So we lost, unless we get the burn. Oh, that was so close. Yeah, so we recognized immediately where we messed up. We had to go Camerupt there and Rock Polish. That would, well, because Camerupt at -1 Explosion still one-shots Tauros? Are you kidding me? Wow. Yeah, so we messed that up bad. But we know why. We were too quick to decide. We didn't look at all the options there. Yeah. Yeah, we should have won that for sure. Otherwise, we played it fine. We didn't really care a ton about those spikes, so we let them happen. He got a good crit against us. We got a good crit against him. We could have gone to Camerupt against the Scizor earlier, like first turn against the Scizor. Probably would have ended up being the best play, but it's all right. Camerupt's Fire Blast. Oh, sorry, I don't have Tauros at full health. Was a good chance to one-shot him still. But still, we played it wrong, so we didn't deserve that one. We did not deserve that one. I've got Celebi here versus Love Disc. How do I feel about it? Not the best. It probably knows Psychic. It could know Energy Ball or Leaf Storm, either one. So I guess Wigs is our play here. Yeah, that's fine. I know that Celebi can just retreat and cure itself of the paralysis with its natural cure ability, so I'm not really trying for much here with this Thunder Wave, just to be faster for one turn, so we could get a free Wish off or something like that. I might also go double Thunder Wave here, knowing that he will switch out to cure that paralysis. So we'll see. We will see if Garlic Lemur Feet comes back or not. In the meantime, as we wait for Garlic Lemur Feet, I hope you don't wait to smash that like and subscribe button. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah. He's not coming back. I'm just trying to think a little bit more about this game, other than that end game. Were there other opportunities that I didn't take advantage of? No, I'm pretty happy with how we played it. Losing cast form. We didn't need to. Yeah, we kind of needed to, right? Didn't want something else taking a ton of damage. Yep. All right, well, again, we're just trying to learn a little bit so that we can be ready for this World Cup of Ranbats. So I'm going to try to find a battle that's out there in the Gen 4 scene. Sorry for all the scrolling there. And just check out if anyone good is playing at the moment. Kind of looks like no. Oh, but here's our old friend Mercury. Let's go. Okay. This is totally fine by us. He is for sure Focus Sash, right? So we're going to go Gliscor here. We either expect the Shadow Sneak or a switch out. Shedinja's pretty good if it can be an endgame Mon. So don't get either, but that's okay. And I'm going to set up Rocks here. Toxic would knock him out, right? But because of that, I think he might go Shadow Sneak this turn. And if he doesn't and decides to Swords Dance or something, that's fine. Swords Dance Shadow Sneak does about as much as that Shadow Claw, so no big deal for us. We will just go ahead and set up the rocks, and assuming that Mercury can't clear them, Shedinja is dead if it switches out. And it's dead if it stays in, so not bad. I mean, it's already dead, right? It's got a halo and everything. So it does dance there. And, oh, maybe he'll go for the Shadow Claw. Oh, no. Yeah, maybe this was a huge mistake. All right, we're switching out. We can't. What a mistake that was. Hilarious. We hope to get the flinch from Serene Grace here. We do. Great. And so we'll take him the rest of the way out here with this air slash. But yeah, that was poor play by us. Really poor play by us. We didn't think that through at all. That he didn't need to Shadow Sneak because Toxic wouldn't knock him out. Stone Edge would be saved by the sash. So he does switch out. And he might think that we are trapped into air slash. A reasonable thought. So we're going to have to switch out here. And I guess he could set up his own rocks. He could go for like a waterfall. I'm going to think he's going to go for a waterfall here. And I'm going to go Crawdaunt. Alright, so he does just go for Head Smash. Not what I wanted to see. And he might go ahead to Shedinja here. I'm going to click Superpower anyway. Let it knock out this Breloom, please. It doesn't. That's okay, actually. Because Breloom now has a tough choice to make. And I think it just has to knock us out, though. I guess it could Spore, but, like... Okay. So now what? Becomes the question, right? Because I don't know what much you can do to Giratina. Like, you can set up your sub and go for your focus punches, but they don't land on Giratina, so... I guess you thought we were going to switch out. Okay, out comes Deoxys. Not sure how much damage we do, but probably a decent chunk, right? Yeah, that's some decent damage. If we can lower his special defense, that'd be really good, but I don't think we will test it. I think instead we will switch out to Metacham here and go for the trick. Lock him into something. He might go out to Breloom here, expecting the trick, and yep, giving us the Toxic Orb. Just too bad, but that'll let Metacham set up the trick later, which I think will be pretty good. I'm trying to think about how to break through this Deoxys, though. I'm not totally sure how to do it. Now that Breloom's scarfed, he's kind of scary, too. Yeah, we knew that was a possible move, and we just let it happen. Ice Punch might knock us out, but I don't think so. We're Giratina, so I think we can handle it. Shedinja switch in could happen here just to let it go down. That's what I think I'd expect. If he's Choice Bandit, Metacham might one-shot us. I'm not sure. Nope, it doesn't. Okay, cool. Crobat comes out. So it can roost up for sure here. What is our win condition? If Crawdaunt gets 2 Dragon Dances after Lopunny's Healing Wish, then it could do some damage. I don't know how much damage... Oops. Earthquake does to Crobat. Only half, so probably not worth it. So we're going to switch out here. It's going to get to Toxic something else. I'm not too sure what to do. We're going to go for the Ice Punch here and hope to freeze something. Yeah, blocking our switcheroo, that's good. And he can roost up now and kind of like be unfazed by the Ice Punch, but it does increase the chances that we get to freeze something. And if he decides to attack us, we get a ton of damage off with Ice Punch, and then it's hard for him to switch out, so... This is such an interesting battle because all 6 of our Mons have been revealed on both sides, which is kind of crazy. I really needed the freeze there. Taunt has ended. What does that mean for me? It means Metacham can come out, and we could go for the trick a second time. At the very least, that would take away the scarf on the Breloom. I didn't realize that would lock us in, but that's okay. We'll go back out to Giratina. Yeah, I'm really struggling with this one. Really struggling with this one. I wonder what he knows. He's just going to chip us down with the toxic damage, I guess. And then he can go Shedinja here, I think would be the play. But I don't want to risk Breloom setting up a sub for free. Yeah. That was a smart play to cover in case we did switch out. The Breloom was very scary though, so happy it's gone. Very happy it's gone. Trying to figure out what to do here. I guess Gliscor is pretty fast, right? You think Crobat's coming out? But now our Metacham's faster than his Crobat. Yeah, I'm gonna go Gliscor. As long as Crobat's not here. Jeez, it is Crobat. I can't believe he brought out Crobat. But it doesn't do a lot to Gliscor. We might be able to roost our way out of it. Whoa, why was I so wrong there? Oh, I took away his flying type like a chump. Can't let that happen. Can't let that happen. What's going to happen here? Deoxys going to come out? Probably. Or Shedinja. But we're going to stick with Ice Punch. Metacham comes out into our Zen Headbutt opportunity. Oh, we get a nice freeze there. That's really good. That gives us... I mean, is it really good? We wanted to freeze Deoxys, right? Yeah. That's too bad, and we don't know... Oh, of course he thaws immediately? What? Dang, man. Okay, we've still got a decent chance here. If Lopunny can... Okay, we need Metacham versus Togekiss. Its high jump kick does not knock us out even if banded. So we can go to Togekiss and go ahead and knock him out with Air Slash. Oh, I think I did this wrong. Taunt Brave Bird. If his last move is toxic, we're gonna lose. If he sends out Relicanth, why would he ever send out Relicanth? Yeah. No, he's got to go Crobat here. And he does. We'll try to roost up out of this. We don't. Yeah, so do we lose? Do we just lose? Well, he only needs one Dragon Dance before he can sweep everything else, right? I think so. So he could taunt us, but I have to go Healing Wish, I think. Please don't taunt. Let's go Shedinja. Guess you could go Relicanth also. No, he's not going to switch out because of how much damage he'd take. I think this is the right play. I mean, we know he knows taunt, so like he wouldn't expect us to use this. Yeah, okay. Groudon fully healed. Gets to Dragon Dance. I just don't know how much damage. Oh, it doesn't get to Dragon Dance. Oh, I'm so dumb. GG's. Yeah, I didn't know what to do here. Get a defense drop, but too little too late. Unless, yeah. I was going to say, unless Deoxys only has a psychic type attack. No, that was poor play by us, for sure. I mean, Mercury played it fine, but we played it very poorly. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't sure what to do from the start. I couldn't figure out how to break through the Deoxys. And I thought Crawdont was my only chance, but we let things get toxic in a not so good way, in a way that made it really hard for us. So Mercury gets us again. He's killing us here, and we're learning a ton in the process. That's exactly what we want. We lose these ones in training, so we don't lose them in the actual World Cup. That's our hope. But if you saw things that could help me out, feel free to throw them in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.